Hi Priyanka, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. What about you?
I'm doing great. And how is your day going on?
Yeah, it's as usual day, not nothing special.
Okay, so it would be better like you will
Yeah,
start with your introduction.
yeah, of course. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. I'm Priyanka. I'm from Jamshedpur, Jharkhand. If we talk about my education qualification, I have completed my BCom, then I've completed my MCom. After that, I have completed my Bachelor of Education. I have three experience in teaching field. I am married. I am blessed with two children. I'm a homemaker. That's all about me.
Okay, great. Say you have told me that so what you are working for? Like you are working as a teacher or for what?
Yeah, as a teacher in a
Why?
primary.
So you left that job.
Yeah, after my kids.
Why? And
After
okay,
my
okay, okay,
kids.
got it. So don't you have any plan to join again?
Yeah, after 2 to 3 years, I will try to because my kids are very small. My daughter is just 1 year old, and when she will 2 or 3 years, then I will join again.
Okay. Got it. So I have a question that how you have come across my channel and you have messaged me.
Actually, someone has sent your. Actually, I have asked someone to send I mean, contact link with whom I can communicate with them. Then someone has sent me. I don't remember who has send your
Okay.
type back, but
Okay. So thank you for that, for connecting me and messaging me for the conversation. And I'm really sorry for the delay because I was totally involved with some of others' works because of that I couldn't get a time.
yeah, okay.
No, no, you can take your time. If there is any problem, no problem.
No,
We
no, no.
can
Actually,
do.
my daughter was she was playing. No problem.
No problem. Like if you have any problem, you can take. We will extend
No,
the
no,
time. No problem.
he was just playing.
Because it's very difficult to handle the child and doing some others works.
I
I
know.
cannot understand. Okay, but it's really painful, and I can say, like okay, fine. Okay, so Priyanka, can you tell me that like why are you learning English and what is the motive behind learning English for you?
Yeah, I have learning this language for two purposes. So first of all, my if I want right now I'm preparing to get a job in a government sector, like in a teaching field. But if it's not possible, then I will try in a private school as usual. I used to teach in a school. In a private,
Mm-hmm.
this is very necessary because in English medium they demand English background. But if you have no, then we can become a fluent. So they will keep in a school. And the second reason is I want to learn this language for my kids because whenever I go to their school for PTM or any other purpose, when I talk to their teacher and teacher talk with me in English, at that time I don't feel hesitation and nervousness, and I without hesitation I can easily communicate with them.
Great, mother. Clap for you.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Okay, so like, do you have any hobbies which you follow on your daily basis?
Yeah, I like to use a book. I mean a novel like, and whenever I this day I am doing work on my English communication school skill. Whenever I get time to, I try to watch some like like a some short movie like a 10 to 15 minutes, and I also watch some celebrity interview how they speak and how they communicate with some question, how they reply. That's why I also try to do in my conversation, and I also like to chatting and with the friends, and I like to spend time on a internet surfing. That's all.
Okay, so you are talking about the novel. So which novel you are reading nowadays?
Actually, I mostly read a book novel of like a story, but we can say like a Sudha
Okay.
Murti because her
Sudha
story.
Murthy. Okay.
Yeah, her story, her book is a very, she writes in a very simple language. Everybody can understand
Understand.
and read. And because if you are beginner, then we can also read. So I like to prefer her read her book. So nowadays, I buy three books. I two books I have completed, and one book has left. Then don't get time to read it, and then I have
Okay.
now they
Okay,
am
so what was the first book that you have read? Name of the book?
the magic or something. I'm forgetting this book name.
Okay, fine, fine. So can you tell me that what you have learned from that book, that first book?
Actually, those books depend on the story of the book that I've read. Was a grandmother and her grandchildren story about this, and some
Okay,
story of
okay,
it's a fiction story like that.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, fine. So, what to ask next is that, like, what is your difficult part of learning English that you face that it is a difficult for me?
Yeah, speaking.
Speaking.
Yeah, it's a very difficult.
Okay, fine. So in a speaking, like also there are so many problems that we face that sometimes what happens, we don't get a word in our mind which we wanted to convey the masses. Sometimes we goes blank, like what to speak. Sometimes we are
Yeah,
speaking and we know the words, but we get fumbled in the middle of that.
yeah,
So
yeah.
what was your problem and how did you tackle with that? Or is still you are
Actually,
tackling?
first when I start to conversation with someone, at that time I don't know what I reply with that person. How this frame I this sentence come in mind, but I don't speak, and I don't actually don't get out any word in my mouth. So at this time I face no actually vocabulary is a after that if you are saying then it will be improved. But if you are not speaking anything, that it's not a good day.
Hmm, right. So, what is the your way to improve vocabulary? How did you improve your vocabulary?
See,
Is there any way?
yeah, I told you I'm reading books. So and whenever I get time, like
Okay,
a
like,
two, three page, I read pages, and at the time when I get a vocab, then I write down in my copy, and I try to make sentences like a four to five, and you try to use them in my conversation or in my speaking. When I speak, I try to use that word in my sentence.
okay, great. Any question for me?
Yeah, yeah. Please tell me your introduction.
Okay, I'll tell you introduction when your part will come. Okay, that
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
better for you.
Okay. What kind of your why do you want to learn this language?
I wanted to not now, but before in the starting when I started this language, I need to learn because of my education because I am from Bihar and I came to Bangalore for my higher study. So here
Okay.
I need it because I'm from Hindi medium and here all the education was the English medium. So without English, I'm not going to survive. So that is the reason I learn this language. I'm not completely learn, but I learn as much that I can manage with everything.
Okay. Okay. So for how long have you been living in Bangalore?
3 years.
Okay. So what kind of difficulty you face when you go when you are going in a other place to leave your home, and what do you miss first thing?
Of course, I miss my village. I miss my family. I miss my mom, and I miss my brothers definitely because it's really difficult to being a part of your family since childhood and completing your all the education from there, and suddenly for higher you have to move somewhere for the another thing. So it's really difficult and to tackle and I cannot say मैं बता नहीं सकता हूँ, but yeah, it's really difficult.
Are you from which I mean which place? Like if you don't mind, you
I'm
can
from
say.
Bihar.
I mean, to which place? What's your village name?
Village name is Jamin Machia, okay, which is come under the subdivision of Minapur, and it is in the district of Muzaffarpur.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm also from Bihar. And my district name is Chapra.
Chapra, then you know Bhojpuri definitely, right?
Yeah, yeah, but I got married in a Jharkhand, in a Jamshedpur. Have you heard about Jamshedpur?
Yeah, still city. I know that.
Yeah, yeah. Mm. Actually I born in Chapra, but I brought up in and my education, all the things happen in a Jamshedpur.
Okay, and you there only got married, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so I have one question. As a parents, okay, what the difficult part you feel as a parents to growing your babies? What is the most difficult part as a
yeah,
parenting?
yeah. As a very most part when so it's a really very difficult to grow your children as a parents. I know because when
Okay,
because children they don't do according as you want to do, as you want to they do.
okay,
You have to change according to them
them,
because my
right?
child is my son is just a 4 years old. Whenever when I scold, he did not listen my word, and he always crying. So at that time I feel very it's a very difficult for me to grow a children without help of anyone. But I'm lucky to there is my in-laws, they help me to grow up them. Then it's a very difficult to grow alone because at that time if you are growing in alone, at that time you will feel very frustrated and you will because you at that time you will not understand how I deal with this situation. If someone has your like a elder, then he will suggest you you do this thing, they will understand. After that this year they will become a young, then they will that it's a very helpful for me.
Great. I got it. I got it. Okay, nice. Okay, so Priyanka, so I just wanted to tell you that you're doing a very great job. Okay, as a mother, you are learning English for your kids and also for your career. So really salute because it's very difficult to manage this all the things. Also, you have to do your household things and this all the things.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
salute for that.
Yeah, thank you. Okay then.
Okay, so I think it was a really great conversation with you and hope we will meet again very soon. And there we will talk a very broad topic, okay, definitely.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
thank you so much.
Okay then. Thank you. Nice talking to you.